Good afternoon, everybody. Well, welcome back to Carrie's Musings. I'm Carrie. I'm the host of this show. Give everybody a few minutes to jump on, check some settings out here, make sure I'm getting out there loud and clear. How's everybody doing on this wonderful day? It's cold everywhere today. Not too bad here yet, but this weekend we're going down in the low 20s. So it's gonna be cold here. Gonna be cold here. About I think they're saying 24. Everybody ready for Christmas? I hope so. It's coming up quick. 3 more days. Have my daughter's birthday tomorrow. She'll be turning 47. Comments up here. Oops, that didn't work. If you'd like to join with me, you can jump on. Just click that link there. The StreamYard link on Facebook. You have to agree to what they say on Facebook. But if you're on Facebook, you can join me too. Let's come on and chat a while. I want to talk about our children today. Our children are in so much danger with the government going the way it's going. I was reading on one of the media pages, woman having a problem with her 14-year-old daughter, running away, being belligerent, wondering what to do. Folks, all of our children are doing that. They get to that age, and the way they're teaching them that they're independent, they have their own mind, they can do what they want to do. But folks, we have to stand strong with our correction. A lot of different methods, a lot of different ways. Not one works one way, another works another. It's hard to know what'll help with our children. I raised my 5 granddaughters, or still raising. The 2 younger ones are with their sister now, but I raised them from a baby and the 11-year-old until just the past few months. But I'm still with them, so I guess I'm still help raising them. And I went through a lot with the school system, with DCF. I've had DCF on it the whole time, been in my life, interfering. That's a whole sad situation, folks. When they come to your house every week and they change people like they change clothes, so you never have the same one too many times. Always a different one, always in confusion, always telling you one thing or another. You never know what they're going to tell you. I pity anybody in the situation. But as far as correction on our teenage children, we have to stand strong and let them know what we mean and talk to them. We have to have a loving relationship with our children to start off with. They have to know that we love them and know that we're on their side no matter what. And if they run away, sometimes some people say, well, they'll come back when they get ready. And usually they do. They find out what it's like and they come back with their tails between their legs and try to get along for a while. But the way they're taught to do what they want to do, it's hard for us as parents to keep control. It's hard taking their electronics away. It's hard to do anything with our children. Thank you, Kathy, for the sub. But our children need us. No matter what we think, they're still looking for that attention. And that attention has to come from us. So we have to give them the attention. We have to love them and let them know that anything we do is out of love, not out of hate. But they have to learn to live the way the world is, not the fantasy world that they're trying to teach them now. I'm telling you, going to school, they give them 5 days a month for illness. But since the sea come along, they make them stay out 5 days to make sure it's not that. Well, folks, their 5 days is gone right there. Then you have DCF jumping in, tell you, why aren't your kids going to school? It's a whole new world, folks. We need to find something to make it better. The schools are nothing but an assembly line. The kids on the conveyor belt, they don't even have to learn math anymore. I had my youngest granddaughter with a tutor. Oh, there she is, peeking in, photobombing me. That's Samantha. Say hi, Samantha.
My name's not
Okay,
Samantha.
Sammy.
Yeah.
Stick your face in there. That's Samantha. She's 11. Coming up to that tween time. Well, she is in the tween time. She is in the tween time. And we got a 14-year-old.
She's a brat.
And they're sisters and they love each other. We call each other names all the time. Folks, treat your children with love and spend time with them. If you're not spending time with them, you're not showing them the love, you're just taking things away from them, it's not going to work. You have to show them the love, show them that you care, and hopefully all will turn out for the best. It's hard to talk about this situation. We have the drag queen shows in the libraries at the shows themselves,
Still on there?
undulating and doing terrible things. I was going to play the video, but I can't stomach the video, so I will not play it. You can look it up online. The one in Dallas or in Texas, I don't know whether it was Dallas or not, but in
Which one?
Texas,
Sure.
and it's purely pathetic. The things that they do is show our children and talking about having sex with their uncles and stuff. It's sad, folks, the world we're living in today. And there's only one thing: we need to stop it. We need to stop it now. We need to get out there, put our voices out there, let our voices be heard, let them know we're not going to take it anymore. We can't take it anymore. Oh, by the way, this is a rarity here. I never wear a hat. I think I wore a hat 5 times in my life. I collect hats, but I saw this One Nation Under God, has my logo on it. So I got it for myself for Christmas. A rare thing. So I hope I'll wear it out to the rallies and stuff. But it feels kind of weird not wearing a hat all these years. 73 years, just a handful of times I've wore a hat. Kids want to mess with it. She wants me to turn around backwards. I said, what good is that? You can't see the front.
It looks so good. Like,
No.
I could put it on my
No.
head and it would look so good backwards. It makes you look cool.
It makes me look cool? I don't look cool anytime.
Boy, stop lying.
And folks, we need to find a way to. I must be boring people. They're dropping off.
No, I can get them back on.
But we need to get together. People say homeschool your kids. Well, I did that during COVID, and it's a lot of fun.
No, it's not.
You take your eyes off them and they're gone. They are gone. They're
Okay.
history, like the subject. Gone.
I'll be sleeping.
You have to keep your eyes on them the whole time they're there. It might be less time, but it's still a lot of time when you're a busy person to have things to do too. So if you're busy, you don't have time to sit there and watch them, find some kind of alternative. Find some kind of group that gets together in homeschools. You can't do it alone by yourself. There's a lot of people that do, and they get my kudos for doing it. But most people just don't have the time to sit there and babysit during school time. So we need to start some groups, clubs, what have you, for homeschool and teach our children at home, get them out of this corrupt public school system. My granddaughter, I was saying she had a tutor for math. Tutor was about my age, so she
I do not
wanted
like.
her to memorize her multiplication tables.
I do not like that. I do not like that tutor. First of all, that tutor.
I know you didn't like because she was my age.
No, I liked because she was mean.
She wasn't mean. She was a regular school teacher, the way we were raised up.
No,
The teachers were strict and they taught us what to do and didn't have no playing around in between.
I like the other teacher. What was her name?
But anyway, go figure. When I talked to the teacher, no, we don't teach them to memorize the multiplication table. They could use their calculator or whatever, because this world, everybody uses a phone, a calculator, so there's no reason to memorize it. And I said, what?
The calculator helps me remember it.
And that's the way it is, folks. They're just passing them along to be passing them along. No history, no civics.
I hate civics and history. What? I'm just stating facts.
You hate it,
I do not like
but
history.
you learn from your mistakes from history. History teaches us what we did wrong
I'm a C in history.
and what we have to do right. And kids, we have to make them realize that they can't get along without learning what happened when and back then. It might be boring, but they need to know what happened.
I do know what happened.
And know their background, the civics, the Constitution. My granddaughter here, that's standing here photobombing me. We was watching the bald eagle laying on her eggs here in South Florida,
That was boring too.
and that was boring too. Kids, everything's boring, but she loved it. She watched it.
Because I like.
It got up, moved the egg. It got up. It had 2 eggs. It got up a little bit and moved them around, put some padding around, and laid another egg while we was watching.
I don't like eagles giving birth.
Okay, let me talk now. Okay.
When you're
Please.
done, I want to do an outro that is very beautiful. It will make everyone want to keep watching it.
She's something else. She likes to talk, and she just talks. I hate to talk, so I don't talk much.
That's why I have 1,000 followers on TikTok.
1,000 followers on TikTok. You shouldn't even be on TikTok.
I have 7,000 actually. 7,090.
That's another thing. TikTok. Talking about the Chinese getting our bank accounts and everything through TikTok. And then that's bad out here. It's 65 degrees here in Florida, as I was saying. It's going to get colder. It's going to rain tomorrow and get colder over the weekend down to 24 Christmas Day. Yeah. Too cold for Florida. I moved here to get away from the cold. If it gets that cold, it might as well snow here, but it won't. It has. I saw snow in 76. It snowed 2 inches. In Tampa, Florida, it was early in the morning, about 7 o'clock in the morning. There's cars went over overpasses, bridges, and everything. And they closed the interstates. Closed them until about noon that day. because nobody knew how to drive. But let's get back to the children. Folks, our children need a lot of help. And the ones that can help it is us, because the government's not going to help them. They're going to push them the way they want them pushed. They're going to steer them towards a satanic way that they think. All this stuff going on in the government today. Nobody trying to help our children. They're trying to mold them into their machine, their voting machine, thinking their thoughts, not their own thoughts. Folks, it's sad what they're doing to our kids. Teaching them not to like this, not to like that. Our world is the attention span. I was talking the other day about the attention span. Used to be we could read something, we'd read the whole thing. And now, in the day of social media, if we don't get it right away, we're not going to read it. We're not going to watch live streamers because we're in the TikTok mentality. We want to see it quick. We want to get it quick and we want to get out of it. So they don't watch, they don't listen. But folks, we got to watch and listen. We have to know what's going on. It's getting so where they're not even talking about any news on the news channels. They're just talking about everyday events that happen, not really newsworthy, just talking nonsense. We're not getting the total news. They're not telling us what's going on around the country. We have Russia battling and we don't know what to think. What's going on there? Because it's so littered with garbage. I was watching one video and it showed a game shooting down helicopters. It was a game. It wasn't actually a video. Said, what is this? This isn't news. This is a video game.
I don't video games. I like Roblox. What?
Okay, be quiet, please.
I want to do this.
Next time I'll go somewhere else and hide.
Hey.
She's trying to take over with her stuff. That's the way kids are, folks. Love them or whatever. They're going to do what they want to do. But we have to lead them in the right way. We have to teach them the right way. And they're going to make mistakes. And they're going to do dumb things. But we have to stand strong and stand behind them, love them, correct them. They might not like it for a while, but they'll understand eventually. Nope, you won't understand? Yep, you'll understand.
I'm not having kids.
You're not having kids?
Nope.
Not yet, I hope.
Ew, I'm never having kids.
Oh, okay.
First of all, I'm not holding a child in my stomach for 9 months.
So, how many of you out there are planning on flag waving? If you are, let me know. I'll advertise it on here for you and on my pages. We're trying to pull one together here in Florida. We can find a suitable place. I searched Google Maps, got the satellite view, looked at all the overpasses that we have in our area. There's one about 30 miles from here. Pretty suitable, but it's like a mile of sidewalk to get up to it. And it's got a sidewalk alongside of it, so you can't park unless you park on the sidewalk, which I don't think they would appreciate. Another one's on an entrance ramp from the turnpike, and they have white lines for no parking along the side of it. So we had to get with the highway patrol and see if we can park in there. They have an office there at the toll booth. I mean, we can park in their parking lot and walk over to the overpass and have a flag wave. But most of them are just barely enough room for the cars to get through. So they're not suitable at all. But when you plan on check them out. If you're live streaming, check your signal. Make sure you got a signal there. Most important. Yorkie, it's 65 here right now. I got a little light jacket on just to keep the chill off because it's kind of cloudy and damp. I'm sitting outside on the porch enjoying it. Nice day here, but it's going to turn cold. 24 on Sunday. About 25, 26 on Saturday. So we're in for it. I was saying on Arriva Dive Girls page, we should get snow at this temperature. You know, we're going to get the cold. We might as well get the snow. But it probably won't happen. That would be some if it snowed here in Florida on Christmas. Where are you at? And what's the temperature there? Most of the country isn't freezing. I think the only place that's not freezing is Florida. I hear that bird. I don't know what kind of bird that is. I don't see it. Yeah, I see it, but I can't tell. It's a different sound. So anybody want to join me? I'm open. Just click on the link at the top up there, the StreamYard link. If you got a phone, all you gotta do is click on it. It'll hook you up with me. We can talk. I'd like to talk. Maryland, Eastern Shore, Maryland, 28. Ooh, raining, freezing rain, right? Ay, that's terrible. That chills me to the bone just thinking about it. Folks, this is the one I've seen cold fronts come through in Arctic, what they call the Arctic blast, but this one is pretty good. In all my years, it's one of the top ones because the coldest I've seen it in Florida has been 17 degrees. And down here, they turn the water on the oranges and the strawberries, and they ice them down, and it protects them from freezing out. They can still use the fruit for pulp, use it for juice and stuff. But that's how it is in Florida, and a lot of people just put it on their fence and their trees to create icicles for the ice effect. That's how we get the entertainment when it's that cold here in Florida. Just freeze everything down and create the icicles. My photo bomber, she wants to try to take over the show.
Yeah, I'll get you like millions of subs.
Millions of subs.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be nice.
Like 10
How would you
million.
get me millions of subs?
By singing.
Singing?
Yeah,
What would you sing?
I'll show you.
You'll show me.
Yeah.
I can't sing.
I can't sing.
Used to be able to sing. I used to win awards for singing. I had a bass voice. Okay, please.
Can I do it?
No.
After when you're
Okay,
done?
one song and then you have to leave.
Okay.
Let's listen to one song.
I lost my mind. There's something so not that place. Give me a voice, how to let go. So much space. That was bad.
That was bad. Very good. Thank you
bad.
very much. Thank you very much. Okay, go inside and do your chores. No, you're not done. I know better than that. Go do your chores.
I do my dishes. That's what I have today.
I know better than that.
I'm not doing your bathroom.
Okay.
I'm not deep cleaning that bathroom. Don't even play with me.
Thank you, Yorkie. I'm sure she appreciates it. You got claps.
I did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay. Go get your chores done.
I'm done.
So let's get back to try to get back and get serious. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. Love them. Love them to death. The last count I had over 35. Great, grand, and great, even with the step, over 35, and I lost count. Some of them I lost communication trying to get a hold of them. I don't know what happened to my stepkids, but hopefully maybe they'll see me and they'll get a hold of me for Christmas.
It's a kitty.
Don't let the kitty out. Yes, I'm staying here with my granddaughters. Taking it easy with them for a while, then I'll move on somewhere else. Do my live streaming, the rallies. I'm dedicating my life to this the rest of my born days. Try to straighten out this country, try to help our kids. We need a lot of help. We need people step up to school the kids, to school them in the right way. And as I talk, it's hard to do it on your own. We need groups of people. We need churches to have kids for free, not charge. Free homeschooling. Crazy stuff they charge. Charge enormous price, but the churches usually are just as bad as the regular schools. Oh no, sorry to hear that, Yorkie. Too that's pathetic. People get so upset because of party affiliation. We should be one people, one voice. Use common sense. We have no common sense anymore. Common sense is gone. It's out the window. And I think it's often comes a lot from the jab. I watched the movie last night for the first time. I've been putting it off. Died suddenly. If you haven't watched it, no matter how gory it is, watch it. It'll open your eyes up, let you know exactly what's going on and why the people are acting the way they're acting. It's tuned to do this to us. And it could be different batches. It don't even have to be the same thing. There's no paperwork on it. It's all blank. You don't know what it is. So they could have different batches with different things, different company make it for a different reason to control us. It's called Die Suddenly. It's on Rumble. Stu Peters put it out. I was struck. It just whoa. I thought Watch the Water was good, but this is even better. But I've heard that there's different batches, different formulas for different things for different reasons, and I'm beginning to believe it. Just like the interference with the social media, people sitting in offices causing interference on phone lines, on different platforms, and making if your signal goes out, people get tired of watching it, and they turn it off. They're trying to control us in so many different ways, people. We'll never get to the bottom of what all they're doing. We have got to be ourselves and get out and be the messengers. We have to get out person to person and tell our friends, tell our neighbors, tell our churches, straighten up our churches. Our churches are pathetic. And folks, there's nothing in the Bible says you have to go to a church. It says remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. The church is the body of Christ. It's the people of Christ, not a structure. And where two or three are gathered together, there I will be also. And he'll be there with us and guide us. And if you do what he says, John 3:16, believeth in him, you should not perish, but have everlasting life. You have to believe strongly. And believeth is a strong word, not just believe. Believeth is a strong word. It encompasses everything. Live, die, breathe, everything. Believeth. And you'll not perish. And folks, we can't depend on God to just wave a magic wand and correct everything. We are his army. We have to do the back work. He'll help us, but we have to do the work. We can't just pray and say, Lord, help us stop this, and that's going to be stopped. No, we have to work too. We have to prepare this country for our own. And I got a honeybee flying around my hand. My grandma used to say in the holler, they won't bite you unless you pinch them. They won't bite you unless you pinch them. They say, I ain't going to pinch them, so hopefully they don't bite. Anyway, folks, starting to get short-winded here. When I get short-winded, I have to clear my lungs out. I have COPD. I had a flare-up Thanksgiving. Put me in the hospital over Thanksgiving. So now I'm still recovering. I take a little bit at a time. Can't talk long amounts of time because it gets me breathy. And you're probably hearing it now. But I try to come on every Tuesday and Thursday between 1 and 4. Give a little chat. I'd like the people to join in. So if you like, please share it. If you don't like it, share it anyway. Hit that thumbs up button and share it. And y'all have a good day. I'll probably come on one more time for Christmas, but if not, have a Merry Christmas. I say, God bless America. God bless our troops. God bless you. I love each and every one of you. Come back and see me. We'll chat a while. Thank you very much, Yorkie. You too. And I'll probably see you on the other streams. I try to hit most of them. Say hi, see what's going on. Merry Christmas, Salty. Everybody, I love each and every one. Excuse me. I love each and every one of you. And I'll see you on the next one.